Hello friends, this is Laura with Jot and Tittle Vintage Typewriters, and we have a fun upright that we are going to take a look at today. This is a tutorial video for a 1910 Remington 12, and I know this doesn't have really good view for you. If I have time, I'm going to try to edit in and put up some pictures that I took of it so you can kind of see, you know, a 360 view of it. So hopefully those are popping up right now for you. If not, that means I just ran out of time. But this is a really neat upright typewriter. It is a behemoth machine, like most of these early typewriters are, and but they are amazing to have. I think every person that gets into typewriters should have at least one of the old upright standard machines. Okay, so well, let's get out of the talking and start doing the tutorial in case you happen to have one and you want to know how it works. And for those of you who are just like, I haven't seen a Remington 12, let me take a look at it and watch. I hope you enjoy this. So because it's so big and this is as high as I can get my arm that's holding my camera to go, you're not going to be able to see everything. I'm so sorry. So again, hopefully some of the pictures that pop up will be helpful to you. I'm going to start in the back and kind of work my way forward. So for those of you who don't know, this is a carriage right here where the roller, which is called the platen, where that is. And to move it, the carriage release is over here on the right. And so you just press down. You can hear the bell. And the carriage is going to move as far as you have your margins set. And the margins are all the way down here. A lot of times they're in the back. So there are several things about this typewriter that's kind of opposite what you're used to if you've used a typewriter before. So you just press and drag here, and again the margins are down here. If on the very back behind the plate, the name plate here, and I know you can't see it, I'm so sorry, but well, here, let me try. This thing is super heavy. Okay, there we go. So there you can see these are your tab stops. They're just these little removable tab keys is what I call them. Oops, hit my camera. And that's what they look like. And then you have the metal bar that has grooves, and so then you just and I'm having to use the camera on my phone to find the groove because I can't see over this. Anyway, you need to find a groove and it's hard. Okay, I gotta move and look here. There you go. And just slide it into the groove where you want it, and that is your tab set. Okay, and then now my camera's all crooked, but well. Okay, so now here's your paper guide. This one is kind of just stuck, but if yours is free, it could move in and out. To help you with that, let's go ahead and load some paper. So I've got just a piece of paper with one of our backing sheets, and I do recommend either using a backing sheet, which you can, I have some designed and they're on my website, which are thicker paper with guided lines, and they're decorative as well. Or you can just use multiple sheets of typing paper, or I just use ink. Printer paper, copier paper. I do have vintage typing paper on our website as well. So I come up, make sure it's nice and even, and then now you're ready to type. So the paper release is on the left side in this case, and you push back, and then and you have to hold it. To release the carriage is right here. This little knob and lever you pull up and move, and this is going to be your line selector. So right now, and this is your return handle. It's opposite side, and you also push out instead of in. So return handle. So right now it's on single. Now it's on double. I'm going to put it back on single. And then carriage release to kind of go back. Okay, so that's the opposite thing. Now there's two little levers, one here and one here. And that is for your paper bail. And they're individual. So on most typewriters, there's just one lever. It's usually on the right side, and it does the whole, both, you know, a large paper bail that goes across the top. In this case, the paper bail is underneath, and it just does the little individual sides. So that is what that's for. And I believe they slide. Yeah, so you can adjust them, and they slide over. Okay, as you can probably see, the ribbon looks completely different. The spool does not sit on top. If you go down, there's two giant holes, and the ribbon is going down inside of that hole. So this is completely different than other typewriters. And I got Rob, I tried to video him to explain how to do the change out the ribbon. So I'll go ahead and insert that video now.
To change the ribbon on this Remington, you've got a little door on both sides, so we'll open the little door here. If you look inside, there's a little pin right in here. So the ribbon actually clips onto that pin, and once you start rolling it, there's a ribbon roller on this side, so it'll actually start rolling the ribbon. And then you feed it up and over. There's a little ball here. You go over this guide here, and you'll just go through your ribbon vibrator here, and it just goes through the middle of that, and you can see the little teeth, and it goes through there, comes back over the guide here, and then it'll come back on this other side. And it's got a full ribbon there, so that's just where the ribbon will end up.
Is this removable?
No, these are not removable.
And how did you turn it?
Yes.
No, the ribbon.
Oh, here you've got a little, you pull it out to turn it one direction, you push it in to turn it the other direction.
Okay, and I know it didn't show him actually doing it, but hopefully that helped you understand how to change out your ribbon. Again, here's the little door on this side, and then over here, this is the little, you know, this little handle is where you reverse the direction of the ribbon, and also you tighten up any slack that might be in the ribbon. So you turn it, and then you pull it out, pull it in, reverses the direction. So that is, over here is how you reverse the direction down here. All right. So we've covered, we have our margins, we have our handle, return handle, carriage release. In the middle is your margin release. So when you go, let me move this in. Let's go ahead and just type a little bit. There's your bell. Now it's stopped on me, and to do the margin release right here. And so that's how that works. I was at the very end of the line there. Here's your tab. You know, we already talked about where to set the tab stops. And then down here, it's kind of hard to see. Down here is, I guess it's supposed to be the color selector, but this really only has one color, black only. And so I'm not certain about the white on each side of the black and what all this does. So I will admit, I'm not fully certain. This is supposed to be a color selector of some sort. So maybe you can put a 2 color on here. I don't know. Also, one note, those spools are not universal ribbons. They should come with your typewriter. If your typewriter is missing one, you're just going to have to search some repair and pieces parts groups to see if you can come up with them, because they are specialty spools. Don't remove them. You just need new ribbon attached to them. Okay, and so here's your keyboard. You've got your shift and your shift lock. Pretty straightforward. That is how you use the Remington 12, my friends. Let me know if you've got one and what you think about it. I actually really love typing on these standards and including this one. Oop, backspace, I missed it. Oops. They're just really solid typewriters. Like, I'm still amazed. I mean, this thing's 115 years old and it works so well, but they are big and heavy. You need a really sturdy table to put one on. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe and shop our website. We would really appreciate that. And that's how you support us. All right, have a great day.